All right, what is good, guys? We are back with another reaction video today on the channel, and we got the Switch 2 Direct officially. I was actually planning on streaming this earlier, but the timing just didn't work. Like, I got out of work at like 9 this morning, and the Direct started at 9, so there's no way I could have streamed it, unfortunately. So I was like, you know what? I'll record a video. Doesn't hurt to do that, right? But I am joined with a couple of my friends today. They'll be reacting with me, so let's not waste too much time. Testing footage, audio, all that good stuff. Let's see what that I like. I kind of like the new intro. I mean, it's a nice visual.
So, what are your predictions?
I think we're gonna see Mario Kart today.
Yeah, that's a small prediction.
You think so?
Yeah, I think we're gonna see Mario Kart today.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this? Mario Kart.
Quite right now, yeah. Quite a wild prediction from you. I don't know where you could ever possibly get that.
You know,
I don't even know how you could put that.
I don't know, bro. I just lucky guess, you know.
You know, just a sneaky suspicion.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, sneaking suspicion. So I heard you can have up to 24 players with this one, which is kind of insane.
Wait, that's kind of crazy. What?
Yeah, you can have up to 24, I think.
Nah.
It's essentially double the amount of it was before.
I like that, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the tracks are way bigger this time around. Like
Looks pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie.
it does. That looks sick.
Yo.
Oh, look.
Okay, we got Bowser Jr. and King Boo.
Okay.
Yo, King Boo looks crazy. Wait, you could drift on. Yo, hold on. You can drift on rails now. Rail grinding. Is that the cow?
Yo.
Wait, is that the cow from Moo Moo Meadows? You got Hammer Bros now?
Wait, that's kind of crazy.
Nah, hold on. This is wild. What? What is that? You can change outfits?
Yo.
You can change outfits mid-game, bro.
Nah, they're wild.
Yeah. What's
We
that?
got
Yo,
we got
that's crazy.
skins in Mario Kart? Nah, Waluigi looks crazy.
What?
We got Yoshi.
Nah, it actually looks sick though. What?
Mario Kart World.
Mario Kart.
I
World.
like that name. I was hoping they wouldn't call it Mario Kart 9.
I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides.
Why
for
are the
today's Nintendo
subtitles
Direct.
in?
Let's see how much it costs.
I'm the producer.
Why
for
are the
Nintendo
subtitles?
Switch 2. I'm
You got
Tatsuhiro
something you want to tell
Goto,
us?
the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
Wait.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2. What you just saw was Mario
Y'all want
Kart
subtitles or
World,
not?
launching
Turn
exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will
Okay.
be like?
For the you know, the deaf people.
A
Right,
brand
right.
new entry in the Mario Kart series.
Oh, we got Charge and Chuck. Yo, I love Charge and Chuck.
Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world.
That looks okay. That looks pretty
Kart
insane.
races are
Yo,
held throughout
that looks
various
crazy.
regions that span the globe.
Okay,
Yo.
I might have to.
Depending on the time
Might
of
have
day
to
and weather
drop
conditions,
drop some
the
change.
atmosphere will change.
Yeah, yo, King Boo's a mustache.
Your weather.
What a fur coat.
And in
Wait.
this Mario Kart game,
Wait.
You start driving before the race?
race
What?
and drive virtually
Interesting.
everywhere in this world.
Oh,
Whoa.
Yo, wait. Time out.
In
That's
the
kind of
classic
crazy.
Grand
Hold on.
Prix, race through
Wait,
four
can you
courses
drive
in a
places,
bid
bro?
for first place.
Like from track to track?
Yo,
Don't
wait,
skip the
that's
wheel.
kind of sick.
You'll also
like
drive to
Forza,
the next
one of the
course
Forza
as
games
part of the
does that.
competition. With 24 drivers in each race,
Yo,
the
24,
most in
yeah.
series history, the competition is gearing up.
Dude,
So this is why it took so long.
Introducing Knockout
That's pretty
Tour.
sick.
This is why it took so long to get a
Race
new entry, huh?
non-stop From one corner of the world to another.
Nah.
yo.
There are multiple
What?
checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when
That's
you hit a
pretty-
checkpoint,
that's crazy.
you'll be eliminated.
Oh, yo, you get eliminated between tracks?
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
That's actually crazy. Free roam?
Yo, it's like
Free roam in Mario Kart?
Nah, they got me with the
Huh, free roam.
free roam is crazy.
Yo, we cutting up on Mario Kart and free roam?
Yo, we can cut up in Mario
Oh,
Kart.
actually,
No, that ass.
hold on. Free roam.
Crazy.
You could
Yeah.
also go for
Be like,
scenic
yo.
drives with friends.
Yo, Sky, hop on.
And even
What?
take
Cut
photos
up
together
real
at
quick.
different locations.
Oh,
Free roam in Mario Kart is actually insane, though.
hold on. I'm so glad I skipped all.
Bro.
I'm so glad I didn't go on social media today. I would have been pissed if this was spoiled. This is Down Jungle? I want to see what retro tracks they got.
Across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World. The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch
Oh.
2. More details about
I didn't want to buy the Switch 2 so
That's
soon.
Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information in the future.
And there's a direct. So we're
That's
obvious.
kinda hype.
Oh, it's on
Okay.
April 17th.
Mario Kart
Wait,
World
we're getting
launches
three.
on the same
We're getting
day as
3
Nintendo
directs
Switch 2.
within this short
Wait,
of a time
come on,
period.
shut
More
like 2
details in the
weeks, what?
future,
That's
so we
crazy.
hope you're looking
So
forward to
we're
it.
all reacting, right? The Mario
Wait,
Kart World.
it's like,
Next,
I hope y'all
we'd
don't
like to
work when
introduce some
the-
of the new
Dude,
features
the direct
of
is out.
Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
Okay, so do they drift?
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
oh, they're showing.
Let's take a
Ooh,
look
okay,
at some new
interesting.
experiences
C
it
button.
offers.
Right. That's kind of cool.
Copy paste.
The C button.
Left button?
Yo,
Imagine it's the turbo mode button.
I'm so proud of all of you guys.
oh, I'm about to say
That was you.
together.
So
Question mark?
quick.
Oh,
Nintendo kind of cooking right now. We're only on the first game.
Discord?
Wait,
Discord?
is it?
Oh, yo,
That's
it didn't even register to me what's happening. I thought she was just talking.
Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
No, that's game chat.
Wait, no shot.
Get-
Like Discord.
Yo, wait, that's Discord, bro. That's Discord.
You'll be able to communicate.
That's
with
literally
your family
Discord.
while
It's
playing
literally
a game.
Discord. Wait, that's actually kind of funny. What?
I'm gonna turn the audio up a little bit.
While using the game chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into
Kind
the
of crazy how
system.
they never had like a game chat feature.
Alright, let's keep going.
That was always my problem,
Speaking
dude. It's
of
like, how does
speaking
Xbox
of
and PlayStation?
from a
You know, very,
Jump on here.
very basic features.
Alright, let's keep going. Let's come.
Yeah,
Make
it's
a
crazy
left
how.
right here.
When it's noisy
Glad
around
Snow's
you,
moving to the,
your
21st
voice will
century.
still come through.
Can we get
clearly,
messages so we can
letting
be
you
mean
chat
to each
with
other?
ease.
How did you get hit by a bow?
No facts.
It
Like-
does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with
I
friends
mean, I
and
would assume you
family.
could.
If you open the chat menu and turn
Yeah,
on
that's
game
not
screen
surprising.
sharing,
I would.
And they got screen sharing? Okay, hold on. Hold on.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go?
So they're actually trying with the Switch 2.
You can do it.
You guys, I just did it.
Wait, you can share your screen? Okay, that's
Everyone can share their screen at the same time while you're playing.
What? That's
Yo, I saw the dinosaur.
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content, even
Yo,
while playing
okay.
different games.
Windows finally getting it together.
Yeah, I know that one.
right.
So
They're
hard,
they're
right?
finally
So-
cooking.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, I fell. I'm falling. I'm falling. I'm
Oh,
falling. Okay,
bro,
wait, wait, wait.
all you can have all your games going at once.
That's so cute.
Kirby.
Cute.
Nah, not me actually considering like
You
yeah,
can
why not?
adjust the size of your game screen.
Oh, that's Pikmin 4. Okay.
Guys, I'm lost. Like, where'd you go?
This is something
or
else.
expand another friend's game screen.
Yo, this is crazy.
You gotta get above,
Okay, that's-
above
that's
that
expected.
wall that's to your left.
Right.
It's just like the wall. Like if she.
Oh, they're trying to find each other by sharing the screen. I like that. That's cool.
Oh wow,
That's really cool.
Everyone
Okay.
can watch them.
Yo, where are you on the map? Just share your screen. Like, that's crazy.
No, literally. Dang, that's pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Ooh, okay.
Oh nice.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
take a picture here.
Nintendo fans are finally eating good. You can emote?
Oh yo, that's it.
Oh, you can emote too? I'm done.
On the right Joy-Con 2
You can emote in
controller,
Mario Kart.
There's an additional button. With the C button,
No.
you can pull up a chat menu.
Okay.
Alright, who's playing Dr. Mario?
Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right right back, yeah?
Oh, there's chat menu?
Here, you can
Nah.
quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
Okay.
Hmm?
By connecting
Wait,
this
what's
camera
that?
to the system,
It's a camera. It looks like.
Hey.
Content creators are gonna go crazy. Content creators are gonna go crazy.
Wow.
Oh
That's
my
insane.
god.
No, actually so
you
crazy.
can appear on screen and video
Wait.
chat while playing a game.
Video chat?
Wait,
Hold on.
bro.
This
Wait.
is actually a step up
Here's how it looks with
from
just the
what
camera.
Xbox and PlayStation are doing. Hold on. Nintendo is they're cooking.
Please look forward to games which use your camera
What?
feed like this.
Wow, dog. That's actually so
Wait,
insane.
go left.
This is crazy.
That's insane.
Again, I'm glad I
That's
didn't
pretty
Using
insane.
game chat.
I'm glad I didn't rush it.
Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the
Wow,
same
yeah.
room.
Wow.
Play together or compete in online multiplayer games.
Damn, that blows the normal Switch out
Chat
of the
while
water.
playing your personal favorite.
Yeah,
No,
it's
literally,
like,
it's like why even bother?
dude, rest in peace everyone that bought an
Your own
OLED.
rules for a retro game competition.
Y'all can race Super Mario World.
The sports competition
Everybody
between
not to buy it,
families.
and I know like 3 people that were suckers
All
about it.
together,
Dude, if you bought an
anytime,
OLED, like why?
anywhere.
Bro, that's like people who bought the Xbox One X
I'm gonna use my
2
Switch
years
right
before
now.
the Series X came out.
What did you think?
I haven't used my Switch in such a long
In
time.
developing games,
Y'all, we
I
might
should
have
get
to-
the Switch
for
too,
you to
honestly.
enjoy
Y'all, we
playing
might have to
online
hop on the
other
Switch
than
2
local
train. I wasn't hyped
Including
before,
online.
but
Bro.
listen.
Almost as if you're
I
all
have
playing
Mario-
together in the
I have
same
Mario
place.
Kart 8 on right now. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I might have to get a Switch.
The
No,
camera you
literally,
saw in the
dude,
trailer is the
and
Nintendo
the
Switch
camera,
2 camera,
You know that camera's gonna
which will
cost
be available on the same day as Switch 2.
Like $60. Like
Probably.
Yeah, it's probably gonna cost like
A
80 bucks.
Nintendo Switch Online
Like a
membership
whole, like,
will be
price
required
of a
to use
game,
Game
basically.
Chat.
See,
No,
but
literally, it's literally gonna be the price
but
of the
this
game.
is
To
what I'm
provide
saying,
as
bro. When
many people
Nintendo
as
actually
possible to
tries,
experience Game Chat,
they
it will
cook,
be
bro.
available
I-
without a membership
this is what I
for a
wanna see
limited
from them.
time. We hope you'll try it out. Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings.
Nah,
can
it's
be
crazy
set.
you can control your
For
kid's
example,
console from your
it has
phone.
parental
dust on it.
permission is always required when a child
Yeah,
wants
'cause
to
you haven't
play
used your Switch in a while,
play
right?
with their
Or
friends.
not yet.
They did, but
Probably
I'd
like to
introduce
I'm not
another
gonna
new
say it till
experience
they
you can
get to
share
it.
with family and friends.
I
think I know what
I'm
it is,
assuming
too.
it'll be like a new.
On Nintendo
like,
Switch,
around
even if you just have
500
one
probably,
game,
right?
you can pass a
Like normal
Joy-Con controller to
console.
a friend and play together.
something like that.
But on Nintendo Switch 2,
Yeah,
you
I
can
was
play
thinking
together
around
locally
that
on
probably.
multiple
Yeah.
systems using just one game with
Dude,
Game
because
Share.
I'll go to
I was gonna
retro.
say, at least
Oh,
have
game
a-
sharing.
Even
Game
games that
share?
require
Okay.
multiple screens can be played
Hold
when
on.
one person
Game share on
owns a
the Xbox
compatible
One?
game. With
Nah,
Game Share,
facts.
you can temporarily share compatible games
It's
with
kinda crazy,
others
it's like
who
the
also
plus
have
one that you can
Nintendo
share.
Switch 2.
Wait, can you share?
or a
Can you
Nintendo
share with?
Switch
Oh,
system.
it's local play.
You can share a game with up to 3 other systems
Yeah.
at a time.
Game share with 3
Game Share
systems.
also
Okay,
supports
that's kinda
online
cool,
play
that's
with
kinda
other
cool,
Switch
that's
2
kinda cool.
systems, and you can use it
kinda
with
cool.
friends
Oh,
via Game
Oh!
Share, which we showed earlier.
Dude, that's brilliant.
Cool, but I thought it was actual,
Game
like-
Share can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles,
Okay.
starting with
I
a
mean-
free update for
Okay,
Clubhouse Games.
okay.
51
You gotta start
Worldwide
somewhere, right?
Okay,
Classics
okay,
on
that's
Nintendo
valid,
Switch.
valid.
Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch
3D
2.
3D
so we
World
hope you'll look
being
forward
on the
to it.
list
Okay,
is a
but that's
huge
also
W.
valid.
Next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Yes, you don't have to slide the Joy-Cons in anymore. Thank
Please
God.
take a look.
It's like a clip-on now or something, like a magnet.
I think it's magnetic. Yeah.
At 7.9 inches,
That's-
Switch
that's
2
pretty
has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo
Okay.
Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately
Don't say
double the
anything.
pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
All right, bro. That is not how the game.
Why they doing like
Whoa, what the fuck?
Yo, it's like YouTube channel thumbnails,
No,
bro.
literally, I was like,
They're like,
what
oh,
the fuck?
supports up to
the Wii looks like the
120 frames per
NES,
second.
and then the Switch looks like the Series X, bro. Interesting comparison, though.
The LCD screen is more
Facts.
vivid. And
Why did they
supports
do the
HDR,
pixels like that?
providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
HDR is kind of crazy though.
Now we're finally getting
Oh,
here.
well, there's the answer,
All
magnetically.
new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically.
That's actually
Strong
way better
magnets
than
keep the controllers
that's
firmly
so much
attached to the
better.
system.
You know what's funny? I think
Attach the controller
sliding the box is
easily by
terrible.
pressing the release button on the back.
I know people are pissed
Oh,
that they
that's
bought
so
all
much
those
better.
Joy-Cons for the Switch one.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Too bad I would never play it like that anyway.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
All right.
That's nice.
Yes.
Each Joy-Con
Now
2
you don't feel like you're
controller
holding,
can
like,
be
a
used as a
physical
mouse
controller.
to play with compatible games.
What?
Both
That's a
left
mouse?
and right
That's
Joy-Con
kinda-
2
Nah.
sets
kinda
mouse
crazy.
controls.
That's kind of crazy.
By adjusting
That's
the
kinda
audio
crazy.
balance between the
You
ranges,
could adjust the audio.
sounds from the built-in
Yo.
speakers are clearer and more
What?
natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
That's kind of crazy.
That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Built-in
It has a
microphone.
built-in microphone.
Okay, okay.
Built-in
You can
mic,
voice
that
chat
thing's
with
gonna sound
friends
Okay.
anytime
okay.
via
I'm about to
game
say,
chat.
It's probably not gonna sound good.
That thing's
It
gonna
also
sound
uses
absolutely
noise-canceling
awful. Like,
technology
not
to
gonna sound
filter
good.
sounds, so your
Anytime
voice will
something
come
like that
through
has a
clearly.
built-in mic, it sounds absolutely just
Alright, I'm just making sure I'm still recording.
Even
It's
if you
probably
don't
gonna
have a
sound terrible.
surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional
Bluetooth?
sound, as if it were coming from all
Oh.
around you.
Oh, we're
yeah,
getting
Bluetooth already.
Oh, it has Bluetooth already? Oh, my fault.
I think so.
Yeah, I think Switch 1 has Bluetooth. I just never use it, so I forgot.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy
Ah.
stand.
Yes,
You can
finally,
really
not
like
a
this.
kickstand on one side.
No, finally. Honestly.
I don't know why they did that.
That's
In
it's kinda
addition
crazy
to
how
the
many handhelds
USB-C
don't have
port
it.
found
That's
on the
really-
bottom of the system, there's one
Yeah,
on
it's
top
weird.
as well.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, there's
Thank
so
God.
many
I'm so
now?
tired
Connecting a
of having to
USB-C
put the system
camera,
flat.
or charging in tabletop mode.
Oh, they got Type C now. Well, it had Type C before, but better Type C.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal
Oh!
storage, 8 times that
Wait,
of
that's
Nintendo
actually-
Switch.
Finally,
Wait,
bro!
that's
Finally!
why.
Save
Wow.
data.
Yeah.
Finally, I don't have to uninstall a game to play
Reading
it.
and writing data is also
To
fast.
play
So
another
the
one,
main
I mean.
reason I didn't get a normal Switch because of the 32 gigabytes.
Use the
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2 dock
Yeah, that's a lot.
to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
Oh?
HDR is also
Nice.
supported
Yeah.
in TV
So, okay.
Oh, I can just hook it up to my monitor.
Can they act? So they're actually competing now with graphics.
The
Okay.
Now
Nintendo
it has a
Switch 2
fan.
dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance
System
stable.
coolant? Okay. Now I see why it's way more money than the first one.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play
Wow.
Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical
Compatible
and
Nintendo
digital
Switch
games
games.
are supported.
Wow, okay. Alright.
Nah, hold on. That means
that was a very
You-
specific wording.
nah, y'all peep that? He said compatible Switch 1 games. That means not all of them.
That was a very specific wording. That was a really
I didn't like that.
Saw,
Hold my breath.
Nintendo Switch 2
Yeah, I didn't like that.
isn't simply an
Compatible
improved
Switch 1
compatible
games.
Switch.
Not just Switch 1 games.
We
Compatible
redesigned the
Switch
system
1
from the
games.
ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features.
'Cause that
And
implies
to
that
help
only
players
specific
better
games are
understand the Switch 2
compatible.
hardware,
Yeah,
we're
fact.
currently
Yeah.
developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto! Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, why
My
you say it
current
like that?
location is
Hello.
actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive
Alright.
to Nintendo Switch 2.
Alright.
I'm standing
What?
over here. Okay,
Wait,
everyone,
what?
join me inside the
Basically?
game.
I've never played that.
There are a lot of question mark icons here.
Yeah, never played
Let's
it.
examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal.
Oh, so you could like learn about the
So that's how
system
they attach
through
to the
this thing.
system.
Okay.
Oh.
A magnetic
Interesting.
circuit is formed
Okay.
between them,
It's,
so they won't
more-
easily detach.
It's a more interesting way of doing it.
I don't know if you've ever seen the one PlayStation has.
What
Through
the
examining signs
Astrobot?
like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets
Yeah,
about
it seems
Nintendo
kinda
Switch
similar.
2. Another example, the
Astrobot is
Joy-Con 2
definitely
controllers
game or
have mouse
whatever, or
controls,
learn the system or whatever.
and when
Not
combined with
Astro,
the
but, like, one
gyroscopes,
that came
you
with
can
the system,
even
I
do
forget what
something
it's
like
called.
this. You can adjust the
Was it
position of the
something
golf
other than
club and aim
Astrobot?
for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
Because Astrobot was
By
became in
combining
every
the mouse
PlayStation.
controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as
I'm
you're
not
playing
sure.
mini-games and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
I was looking at my
Please
phone. I
check
just
it
heard
out
that.
if you're interested.
Now,
You have to pay for that?
I'd like
You have
to
to
share
buy it.
some more
Yeah, you have
information
to buy it,
regarding
okay.
Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch.
I'm
2.
not buying
not
that.
buying that. No.
This
I already
is
know how
the
to
game
use my
code
Switch
for
Pro.
Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
I
It's
thought
the
it just
same
came with the
shape as
system.
Nintendo
Oh.
Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Okay.
Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
All
They're a
right.
different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
Is that bad?
It's not the same as the one you used on Switch
Please
1.
note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not.
All right, bro. Yo, rest in peace, everyone that paid for those SD cards, bro.
Transfer data from Switch to
Rest in
Switch
peace.
2, you can
So it
log
just uses-
into your
it just uses
Nintendo
regular
account
ones
to
now?
use the system transfer feature.
No, it uses the
With
one
this
for
feature,
higher
you can
speeds or
transfer
something like
save
that.
data, digital games, and more.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes, so
We're
basically
also
everyone that
releasing
bought
a
You
new
have to buy,
Pro
like, the really
controller.
specific ones.
the micro
It has a
SD.
C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back there
Okay.
are new GL and GR buttons, which you
Oh.
can use to assign existing button
buttons.
controls.
Wow.
In addition, an audio jack has been added.
Yo, you know Smash players
We've
are about to go
introduced
crazy
a
with
few
those
new
buttons.
features, and after today's presentation, the official
Nah, for
Nintendo
real.
And the game was
Switch 2
already
website
sweating.
will go
These
live.
aren't- this isn't
There
too
will
bad.
also be an Ask the
Prices
Developer
of them.
article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Here we go.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
That early?
We're
Okay,
very
so-
much looking forward to the day
Wait,
when you all
what?
get to experience it, so please wait just
Yo,
a bit longer.
them. Okay, they dropped it before the
It's
summer.
not bad.
They dropped it before the summer.
Now,
I see Nintendo. I see
Broadly
you.
speaking,
They know.
on Nintendo Switch 2,
It
you
makes
can play
sense.
3
It makes
types of
sense.
games.
Wait,
The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
wait, 3 types.
These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
What do they mean 3 types of games? Hold on.
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2,
Oh.
and more.
Okay.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Wait, are you telling me you have to buy the game again?
Oh, they're gonna do that. They're
Super
gonna do that
Mario
with
Party
Good thing I.
Jamboree
Oh
is
my
getting
god.
an
Good thing I didn't buy
upgrade
Mario
on
Party
Nintendo
Jamboree,
Switch
bro.
2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new
They're definitely gonna
features,
do that with Smash
including
Bros.
mouse
Yeah.
controls,
Or maybe it's when
audio recognition,
maybe like you put
more
the
expressive rumble,
the cartridge in the Switch and you have to download an update.
and
Maybe it's
gameplay
like
that
that.
uses a camera accessory. All of which can be accessed on Switch 2.
Yo,
Let's check out 3 new and updated modes.
Yo, what?
First up is Mario Party mode.
Yo, you saw bro in the
With
back?
a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each
Why do
other's
they do
faces as you play.
I don't
so
know.
you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to like be serious about it, but
yo,
it's,
Up next, it's Bowser Live.
It's
a mode
Bowser
where
Live?
the live player
Totally
team
fine.
wins. Bowser will bring you on stage to hit blocks to collect the most coins. Guide an
All right.
RC car with your voice. Go. And compete in other mini games using full body movement
Interesting.
and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and
wow.
secured,
Okay.
you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot
Oh, it's the-
down
it's the
enemies
Mario
while
Wonder
you feel
Flower.
the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
yo.
This is
When you
actually
enter
interesting.
a pipe, a mini game will begin.
Wait,
There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
Oh, it's kind of like Mario Party 8.
Enjoy the thrill of
minigame.
these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station?
That looks pretty cool.
From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree,
All right.
Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV
Yeah, it's just a new
launches on
edition.
Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Super Mario Party Jamboree Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Nintendo Switch 2 players
What a
who
great name.
already own Super
Oh,
Mario
hold
Party
on.
Jamboree
Oh.
can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition
Okay.
plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Purchasing.
Please look forward to
I
a
knew
new
it.
Mario
Purchasing,
Party
yeah.
experience
That's all active.
where you can see
Purchasing.
reactions while playing.
Yo, you see how they use
Continue
specific
presenting
wording?
Some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Switch 1 compatible.
Get you hooked initially, and how you're paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo Switch 2
Wait.
editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the
Uh-oh.
Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom
Oh.
feature enhanced resolution and frame rates,
Okay, this might get
They
me back
also
on Breath of the
support
Wild.
HDR,
Okay.
which makes the image more vibrant, so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics.
That looks crazy.
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
Hmm?
This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch
Don't
2
tell me I have to
editions
pay
of
for
these
it.
titles. For example, it can help guide you to various
Yo.
locations
Oh,
and
wow.
shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Oh,
Guidance
this is
activating.
Wow.
Follow up for
Proceed
the
north.
companion app things.
I wasn't familiar with that.
Or you
Basically,
can share
follow
your
up for something
creations
similar
using QR
where you
codes
could, like,
and
access
send them
the
to
Bitcoin
another
and
player to
stuff from
create in
the-
their game.
from the app.
This
Oh, that's cool.
I will actually use this.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
If only Etika was here to see this, man. Damn. I know he would have.
Kirby
He
and
would have
Forgotten
like
Land,
reacted like
you'll be
crazy.
able to enjoy an additional
Kirby.
story.
Even for
exclusive
Kirby,
to the
Forgotten
Nintendo
Land.
Switch 2
Wow.
edition,
All right.
Along with improved graphics and frame
I
rates.
only played a little bit of Kirby, but this game is so much fun.
Yeah, it's pretty
This
pretty
story
good, bro.
takes place in
I played a
Forgotten
little bit of it
Land
as
after
well.
being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
Oh, this is an expansion.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's
Oh, it
new
is.
adventure.
Dude, I didn't
Oh,
even peep
no.
that. I'm here yapping away.
That's fire.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch
Oh.
2 edition.
What?
Okay, so Switch 1 owners won't miss out. Okay, I like that.
Yo.
In addition to
Ooh.
standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
Okay.
Plus, you can
Wow.
explore the immersive world in 4K
I'm sorry, but this
at
HUD
60
gives me,
frames
like,
per second,
Republic
or
Commando vibe.
enjoy smoother
4K
action
I
in
can
full
see it.
HD at 120 frames per second. Choose from these two
Alright, that's
modes,
kinda crazy.
both of which support HDR.
Bro, I'm
based
telling
on
you,
your
when
preference
Nintendo
and
actually
playstyle.
tries,
One
It
you
cooks.
have, guys?
Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo
That
Switch
looks
version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage
Okay, it
of
looks
the
good.
power of
It
Switch
will
2,
be good.
you
'Cause
can
they've been
enjoy your
missing with
adventure in
Pokemon
Lumio
games.
City with enhanced resolution and
Yeah, that's
frame
this
rates.
one it seems like they're actually trying better. They're trying more.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just
Yo,
saw
that
will be
Metroid cover's
available in
crazy, bro.
physical and digital versions.
That Metroid cover is crazy.
And if you already own
That
the Nintendo
yeah, it's like
Switch
literally a
version of the game,
poster.
you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an
Oh, I'm
upgrade
gonna have to get Metroid Day 1.
We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch
By
2
what?
edition games.
Purchasing?
Next, I'd
that-
like to introduce a brand new game.
I mean, it's
featuring
kinda
mouse
like,
controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
With GTA 5, I had
Please take a
to
look.
buy the upgrade. So it's not. I can't blame Nintendo too much. Yes, I can't blame Nintendo too much because they weren't the first ones to do that. It's kind of a standard now. You pay for an upgrade. Yo. Let me make sure I'm.
Yo.
Let me make sure I'm still recording.
Oh. Nah, we're gonna play this.
Alright, we're good. I'm still recording. Imagine this ranked. This is
Yeah, it's
interesting.
gonna be the 2K of Nintendo.
Interesting that they're like in wheelchairs. It's a very unique concept.
You know what?
Oh! Trying to be like LeBron in this game.
Yep.
Yo! Yo!
Yeah, he cooked him. Oh.
Oh!
Ooh, shit.
Oh!
Nah, okay, that was kind of crazy. And Summer?
Nah, they're cooking.
I hope it actually gets
In Drag and Drive, you'll use
good
both
feedback
Joy-Con 2
and isn't
controllers
just
as mice to intuitively pull off
like a
various
gimmick,
moves.
you know?
We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls.
Damn.
Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Please let it be something interesting.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Elden Ring,
Wait, is this?
mid. Already showing mid.
Alright, relax.
Are they porting it to Switch too?
Yeah. I mean, cool,
Interesting.
I guess.
That guide you through your burden.
Elden Ring's a great game, it's just... Seen it already.
It's just very. It's you know, I'm trying to care about it going to Switch.
You will become Elden
Nah, we're-
Lord.
For me, right, it's like,
May you
I already have an Xbox, so I don't really, this doesn't really do anything for me. Oh, so this is like a, I will say this about Switch ports, is that they're kind of like, they get all the content
Here to say that Hades
by
2
being
is
a
coming
later
to
release.
Nintendo
I
Switch
do
2.
like that, at least,
Our
even if
first
it
ever
isn't
sequel
graphically
introduces the
as
Princess
impressive.
of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister titan of time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of
Imagine
the
they
earth,
announced Silksong.
getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to
They're
your
just coping.
every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more
Really
about
fun.
Hades 2
The hack and slash.
later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。
Uh-oh.
我々がお届けするタイトル
Amari, this is all you.
ストリートファイター6です。
Street Fighter!
本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、
No crossplay, I
任天堂
assume.
スイッチ
Again, this
2
is
だけ
one
の
of those
新
of
モ
like
ー
it's
ドもあ
neat,
ります。
but I never played Street Fighter.
ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した
Wait, what?
ワン
What?
ツー
What?
ファイターズエディションの
Oh, Fighters Edition. Oh, it comes with the DLC built in. What? There's amiibos? No! No! Oh, no! Wait, that means you could use Ryu and Ken. I have to get the Ken amiibo.
Weapon safety mechanism confirmed.
What is this?
All operate
What is
at
this?
normal
Wait, hold on, hold on, hold
Testing
on.
daylink with spine. Normal. Commencing
Yo.
launch. After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted,
They just snapped to this so fast.
be liberated.
This looks like Xenoblade.
What is this?
I'm in need of a new arsenal and equipment and money.
Arsenal?
I'm for sale, and you're buying.
This is new, then, right? This is if I do, then they're kind of popping off. I'm not gonna lie.
This planet will be ours. The sovereign axiom.
Yo,
The
looks like
Trinitas
Warframe.
has almost completed a weapon that was
No,
created
literally.
to destroy
Looks
all.
like
Warframe and Transformers combined.
Because we're in the middle of
Warframe, Xenoblade, and Transformers.
Yeah, like, I would like to point out, guys, we would never get this on Switch 1.
Children, bring
Absolutely
hope to
not.
our lives.
You know what? I think they might put Sparking Zero on Switch too.
Hey, this is
If they put
Joseph
Sparking
Forrest
Zero
from
on Switch
Hazeline.
2, I might actually
I'm
get it.
super excited for Split
Well,
Fiction
I mean,
to
you know,
come to
Switch 2
Nintendo
actually
Switch
runs
2.
Sparking Zero, so there's that.
The game is a story
Are
about
people still
yourself.
playing that? No,
You play as
I've not
Mio,
seen-
who writes
I've heard
sci-fi,
anything about it.
and Zoe, who writes fantasy.
Yes, it's
Together,
just
they get trapped
no
in
one
their
is
own
really hyped for
stories,
it anymore.
and it's up to
Hype
you
kind
and
of
a
died.
friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you
I
this:
haven't-
if you like
I went
It
back
Takes
to
Two,
Xenoverse,
you're gonna love
typical
this one.
fighting game
Trust me.
shenanigans.
Dude, of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
I haven't played it since it came out.
No,
At
same.
EA
Literally
Sports,
same.
I played it like
we're
the
bringing
entire
fans
weekend
together
that it was
across the
out,
world,
and then
both on the pitch
played
and
it.
on the
Literally,
gridiron. We're excited to announce
I've
that
been playing
EA Sports
Xenoverse
FC
2,
will be
though.
coming to
I'm going back
Nintendo
to that.
Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform.
Okay, no one
EA
cares about this.
Sports, it's in the game.
People still play Madden?
Q from
Like
Outline Software.
FIFA.
We are bringing
Oh,
Software
Hogwarts.
games to Nintendo Switch 2.
Wait,
With enhanced
So
graphics
what
and
happened with
seamless world
Hogwarts?
transitions,
I remember everyone was raving about it,
you'll be
and I
immersed
didn't
in
hear
the
anything
Wizarding
else.
World like never
It was
before.
like, it's like Sparking Zero. It had some hype, and then
And the
it
new
just
mouse
died
controls
down.
on Switch 2 give you
It's
even
a pretty
more
good game.
ways
It's just
to
like
experience the
a
adventure.
single player game thing where like it's really good initially, and then after
Discover
you play
the
it, it
enhanced
becomes,
magic
you know,
Yeah,
with
this
Hogwarts
game,
Legacy
this game
launches
needed,
on the same
this
day
game needed
as Switch 2.
multiplayer, honestly.
It's not multiplayer?
It also,
I thought that was the whole thing.
but also didn't help it.
Oh, they.
It also didn't help it didn't get any DLC.
Here we go.
Okay.
This is my type of game.
So this is crazy because I had just watched the video.
fair,
Yeah.
to be fair, I'm probably gonna get this on Xbox.
I'm probably gonna get this on PC, to be honest.
That's valid. That's
But
valid.
this is cool that this is coming to Switch. I
Hey,
love the Tony Hawk games.
It's funny. I had just watched the video the other day.
Where like it's cool that we're getting it on Switch, but I'm never buying it for Switch.
No, literally.
I literally watched the video. They were saying they canceled 3 and 4.
The SpongeBob Yo. The SpongeBob
Hello,
is
this is
crazy.
Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are
They're actually
bringing
bigger
our
than
flagship
Tony Hawk.
title,
But yeah, again, it's one of those that it's
Hitman
cool
World
to
of
see it, but,
Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
Just throwing Hitman at us. All right.
As the best assassin in the trade,
Whoa,
Agent
okay.
47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission.
Banger, another banger.
And how each mission
There you go.
progresses will vary depending
Yo.
on the player's
A whole
imagination.
watermelon is crazy.
Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day
banana.
as Switch 2.
Again, guys, the biggest thing with this so far is
Alright.
it is actually trying
Plus,
to generation.
we are excited to bring
And you could
another
tell,
familiar
bro.
agent
You could
to the
tell.
platform.
There's so much to unpack here.
It feels like you remember back when like the Wii came out, right? And you could just tell Nintendo was like trying.
No, for real. They're trying to push
That
the.
intro is crazy.
Because like back then it felt like some new crazy shit was coming out for the Wii like every other Wii.
Yo, 007, yo.
Yeah, 007? A 007 DLC?
That was kind of cold.
Whoa, what?
The world's
Alright.
favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, they're making a
so
James
stay
Bond game?
tuned.
It's been quite a while since the last one, right?
They are
The story
cooking.
of light and shadow
No, they made
never
they were
fades,
making that.
is reborn.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
shocked we haven't heard anything
Bravely
about this.
Default returns, remastered.
Imagine we
definition,
see Halo Infinite for Switch.
featuring the Bravely Default command.
There's no way.
Control the flow of turn-based
What on earth
battles.
is this?
I don't even
Change
think
and
they'll
customize
do
jobs to
MCC.
build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded
Just seeing
features. and
Halo
unique
on a
twists
Switch 2 case would
and
be
all new
nuts.
minigames with
I'd have
unique
to get
ways
it.
I don't think they're gonna do that. To me. I
Square
don't think they're
Enix
gonna do
presents the classic fantasy RPG.
That'd really be.
Bravely Default Fine Fairy HD Remastered.
Bravely Default 3?
Featuring
But
Luxendorf
Halo
as a
5.
warrior of light once
that.
more.
Halo
Oh, wait.
5 on the Switch.
Wait, HD
Yeah, Halo
remaster?
5 on the Switch.
Oh my god.
Hey,
No,
dude,
no. Imagine, right? Imagine they brought
Yakuza?
Yo.
a director's cut.
Yakuza 0? Okay.
Imagine they brought over Master Chief Collection to Switch and put Halo 5 in it.
Imagine if this. Man.
Dad.
Collection would
I
be
just
like
don't-
over 200 gigabytes.
I just don't see that happening, though.
No.
It'd be really
Nah.
funny.
They abandoned it.
We'll have
They
more
abandoned
games to show
MCC. I
from
just
our
don't see
publishing
them
and development partners.
doing that.
But for
And
now,
it
we'd like to show a
definitely
game
wouldn't be
being
crossplay.
developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please
Absolutely
take a
not.
look.
Unless they bring it
The
back and
lights are
decide to
still going
start
up as
working
we're
on the
watching.
game again, but that that doesn't seem likely. Go,
Yo.
Oh.
Wait. Wait.
that logo.
Wait.
When the Zonar,
Wait.
who descended
Wait,
from the
is it what I
heavens,
think it is?
joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in
Whoa.
time,
Yeah.
a terrible
Ganon?
evil-
Hold on.
Wait. Hold on, wait.
Ganondorf?
A war was fought to
Are we
vanquish
cooking?
this evil,
Yo.
one which future generations would call the imprisoning war.
Perhaps
Another Zelda game?
you
Wait,
truly
is this
have traveled back in
is this a
time.
Zelda Breath of the Wild, like from Zelda's perspective? Hold on.
Oh wait, hold on, wait. We may in fact be
Wait, hold on, bro.
Then
It's it's an in-between game. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Nah, bro, what? Or wait, is this Hyrule Warriors?
That looks fire. I'm not gonna lie. So Scott, do you remember that conversation we had where I said the reason I didn't like Tears of the Kingdom was it's kind of more the same?
Yes.
You could throw that criticism out for this.
So this is Zelda, like Zelda focused. This is actually the Legend of Zelda.
Yes.
Oh, it's Hyrule Warriors. I knew it. Age of Imprisonment. All right. The logo's crazy, dog.
Logo. Yo.
Wait, what's
All right.
let's come
All
on.
right.
That
Keep
was
cooking.
Hyrule Warriors Age
Bro.
of Imprisonment. It's being developed by
Wait,
Koei
don't slow
Tecmo
down
Games
now.
with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in
yeah, we
Hyrule
are.
long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch
Keep
Online.
cooking, keep cooking.
You can continue to enjoy
Okay.
Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Wow, I'd assume so.
Okay.
And with Nintendo Switch Online
So,
Plus
yeah,
expansion
so
pack,
Nintendo is back.
you can enjoy a
Or
new
if I-
membership
wait.
benefit
Game Boy,
exclusive
Wait a second.
on
Nintendo
Switch 2.
64.
Please take a look at this.
Don't tell me it's GameCube. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new
Oh!
library exclusive to
Oh,
Nintendo
no!
Switch 2.
The market is
Nintendo
cooked!
GameCube,
They are-
originally released in 2001.
Oh.
Here are the titles that will be
The market is cooked!
a Legend of Zelda game that
The
looks
market
like
is
a cartoon
cooked!
come to life through cell shading. Control
The market
using a
is cooked,
mysterious
bro.
design. Link set sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda,
Dude, if I see Soul Calibur 2! Oh! Oh, hold on.
Weapons-based fighting game. Each fighter comes equipped with a different
Uh-oh.
weapon, and Link from the Legend
Of
of Zelda
course,
series
of course.
enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of
F-Zero
lightning
Team?
racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines.
So now I'm wondering, is this gonna raise the price of the games or is it gonna decrease them? That's what I want to
and
see.
Story mode. Get ready to experience F-Zero GX.
I would imagine.
These games that support multiplayer,
Because now you don't have a
up to
reason
4
to
can
buy
play
them.
together locally
Now you just have
or
them
online.
Ooh.
Enjoy these classic games with clearer
they're
image
actually
quality
cooking.
and
Yo,
higher
they just
resolution than the original
they just
release.
opened the floodgates.
You can also check the controls for each title.
Oh
and customize
my
them to
god.
your liking.
They just opened the floodgates, bro. Yo, y'all GameCube.
In the future.
Gale of Darkness! Yeah! TV Robo! Path of Radiance! Pokemon. The market is cooked, bro. Let's go.
The Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh no, the market is cooked, bro.
The same day as the hardware's release.
The same day?
Dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller.
This summer's a wrap.
We are all getting Switch 2s.
Yeah, we're getting Switch 2s, boy.
To quickly access GameCube.
Wait. Oh, they're coming out with the.
Nintendo GameCube
I'm not gonna lie
controller,
to you.
exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will
Yo,
also be
I'm
available
telling you right now.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to
Whether
you. I
you're
would've bought it
familiar
just
with
for
the
GameCube
games
stuff.
or haven't played them before,
Yo, I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna be able to find that controller. Oh, okay.
of course,
All right.
you can continue to play select games
Um,
on the systems shown here on Nintendo
listen.
Switch 2.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see some more games.
can
from
have
publishing
yeah.
and development
Just saying.
partners.
I'm not gonna lie, Nintendo.
Damn.
Hey, bro, take my money, bro.
What? Dude, that's insane.
Yo, that's.
So we're getting Switch 2s, boys. Also, win for them putting Mario Sunshine, because Sunshine was only playable with 3D All Stars. So
That's right. I forgot that was the only way it was playable before. Well, I mean, I have All Stars, but
yeah,
still, it's good for the living for it.
it's nice for people who don't own 3D All Stars at least, because so you can play Mario 64 with the Nintendo 64, and then you can play Sunshine with GameCube, which is nice.
It looks that fire actually.
So this from like the people that made Undertale or something?
I believe so. It's like
I think so.
literally the same like font and everything.
I tried out.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox.
Yeah.
Borderlands 4.
Whoa! Wait, Borderlands 4? Was this announced already?
Really?
Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons.
Wait, this was not announced already, right?
Already the most ambitious
Yes, it was.
Borderlands we've ever
Oh,
made.
it was? Okay, I'm sorry.
Borderlands 4 will launch in
Okay.
2025.
I didn't know.
We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more.
Is this the first gameplay trailer?
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis
No, I think
Games.
it's gonna be gameplay.
Oh, okay,
We're
okay.
releasing
I was about to
the
say,
Nintendo
like,
Switch 2 edition of
Borderlands
Sid Meier's
first time
Game.
announcement?
In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history.
Wow.
With the new mouse
basically
controls,
the same game.
players can enjoy a more
I'm glad I
intuitive
stayed off of
gameplay
Instagram.
experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch
Scott, we
version,
may
you can
actually
experience
be in
mouse
for a
controls
Nintendo
on Switch
Renaissance.
2 by purchasing the upgrade.
No, actually, because this
Nintendo
is
come back.
this is
And we
insane.
have
No,
even more news
If
from
you would
2K.
have told me like a year or two ago that we were getting a Nintendo comeback,
I'm Lionel
I would've
Jinx,
told
and
you
I'm
you were
Ben
high.
Bishop. Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K
2K,
is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
Don't care.
Can't wait to see you in the ring and on the court.
Same game every year. Same game every year.
Same game. Boo.
Kids
Next.
Next.
Come on, don't kill the momentum, bro.
Like, I get the WWE.
youthful enthusiasm
I get the
and a
WWE
profound
game, but I'm not playing it next week.
Yo,
They're killing
No.
us now.
isn't Game Pass on the Switch as well? Is that
No, it was just rumors that it was gonna happen.
They talked about it, but it never ended up happening.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Was it
I
Switch
thought
Minecraft?
Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have started to master this survival.
Okay, this is.
Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time for home.
Survival kids.
I'm Dave Crooks from Dark
Alright.
Hole. Here's the first look at Enter the
Is
Gungeon.
this what I think it is?
Dodge countless bullets and aim for
No
the Gungeon's
way.
depths in our
Yes.
roguelike shooter
Second game?
sequel. Now
Yo,
reloaded
Mari.
with new
That's
3D art
far.
style.
Okay.
Nah, I know
You can
about
expect some fan favorite elements
I
to
don't know what
return.
this is.
We're still working
Yo,
on the
Mari,
game.
I'm
We're
looking at
excited
eBay.
to share
So
more
many
light
people
in the
bought
future.
Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity today.
Of course.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Yo,
It was the
I don't blame them.
question.
Yeah.
As the guy in the audience that doesn't play Nintendo stuff that often, because Hyrule Warriors one we're playing.
Hyrule Warriors.
Game that we just saw.
So there's that. The one in the trailer is the third Hyrule Warriors game. Technically, there has been. Technically, the Hyrule Warriors is on Wii U, 3DS, and then you have the definitive edition on Switch, which combines the two and adds content, I believe. I would say definitive is worth it. Why is this like Astrobot? Just with people.
Oh, literally.
Starseeker?
They're
Yeah.
killing us now. Come on, man.
We don't care.
Alright.
Where's my Hyrule Warrior?
They were cooking for like a good like 4 or 5
delighted
entries,
to
and
bring
now
the
it's like,
immersive world of the dark
This game is
future
gonna
to
run like
Nintendo
shit.
players
Sorry,
from the
I'm
first
just gonna say
start.
this game's gonna run like shit.
Cyberpunk
There's no
2077
way this is
is
gonna
an
run well.
open world action adventure.
This
Thanks
is
to
gonna
Nintendo Switch 2,
this
you
is
can
gonna turn
transport
the Switch
yourself
into
to
a
the
bomb.
city of dreams
I'm
of
telling
home.
you.
It's gonna sound like a jet engine,
Get
bro.
ready to meet unforgettable
Oh, here it is.
characters and
Hyrule Warriors
discover
Definitive Edition.
engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition
I would not
comes
get
to
this.
Nintendo
I would not
Switch
get
2
this
on
on
launch.
Switch.
It's gonna be like
like
PO3 on the
Konnichiwa.
PS3.
I would play this on like my ally, right? But like on a Switch, I don't know if I trust the Switch.
任天堂
Oh!
ファイナルファンタジー7
Whoa!
インターグレードを発売いたします。
Whoa! Oh!
がる脱出までを描いた
Hold up.
It's such a Final Fantasy game in my life.
Wait, Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade? Alright, bro. This is extending the title every time we record it.
Right.
You gotta make it long.
Final Fantasy 7 on Switch is great.
Show me Ninja Gaiden 4. Come on. Let's see. Listen now.
Oh, is that it? I think that's it.
Put Metal Gear Solid.
Oh no. Okay, we're still new stuff. Oh, Hollow Knight sequel? Nah. Hollow Knight sequel, bro? Yo, Good Night Universe? Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't even know what that is.
Okay, that's it. That's it. Actually comes out.
Yo, Silksong actually coming out? Wow.
Wait, that's kind of sick.
That would be crazy if Silksong ever actually made it out the release.
Before delay again.
Oh, new Rune Factory.
I'm
Okay.
excited for Silksong. I just hope it actually comes out this time.
This Marvel game looks pretty good.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'll probably
Outlaws? Alright.
I'm not even acknowledging that.
I'll probably do that Marvel game on Xbox.
That Marvel game looks pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
I don't
that's
like
another
games
one
like
that,
that
like,
really.
it's cool. It's cool that it's going on Switch, but I'm obviously playing it on either my
Whoa, hold on. Okay, so this is basically F-Zero. Literally F-Zero. That's the second F-Zero clothing suit. Okay, so these are some of the games that were on the previous Direct. Whoa, that game looks crazy. Hold on. Yo, what is that?
Watch. MCC. Oh, okay, Fortnite.
Oh, of course. Spoilers for the Lego the Lego Fortnite, bro. Damn. Spoilers.
Watch Halo MCC.
Oh wait, was that a new Professor Layton? Yo, Human Fall Flat 2? Wait, there's a second one?
Wait, what?
Alright, hold on.
Yo, this game had us laughing for hours the last time we played it.
No, seriously, at like 3 in the morning.
Man.
We've shown a lot of games so far.
Was that it?
The next game will be
Wait,
the
so
last
far.
from our publishing and development partners.
Alright, gentlemen.
Please take a look.
This is it.
The last?
It better be good, Nintendo.
Last one better be a banger.
Halo MCC.
I thought that was Leon for a second.
Resident Evil 7, 8, 9? What is it?
Yeah.
Imagine it's Resident Evil 9? Because they talked about it for a while.
Nah, I don't. Nah, it's way too early, I think. Nah, this is definitely not Resident Evil.
What is Fire Emblem?
Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Hmm?
Wait a second. Hold on.
Castlevania?
Wait,
Like,
this isn't what I think it is. That was about to be my guess. No shot.
I thought it was Castlevania for some reason.
Oh, from
What?
Soft.
I have no idea what this is.
They made a Back Me Cookie from Software that was behind Dark Souls, by the way.
Yeah, I've already lost interest.
They made a Back Me Cookie.
Yo.
I keep thinking it's Castlevania. Bro.
No, it's just Soulsborne. Yeah.
Wait, is this Bloodborne?
No. Wait.
It's like, yo.
Wait.
Dark Souls 4.
It looks like it, though.
Yo, Bloodborne 2.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yo. Yo. That's so out of place. Yo.
No, it is. Just yo.
Is that the fucking the moon from
Majora's Mask?
Yeah.
No, literally, right?
Oh my god, the quality. What happened?
Yo.
Okay, you're a vampire?
Hey,
Yo.
Alright.
Yo, what is that?
Oh, damn.
Oh my.
Was it a
I think it was like a like a Resident Evil
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon. As befits the soon to depart.
Bro, I was like,
I pray that you are able.
What the f?
Carry your
I have no idea what's going on.
yo.
The bosses always look crazy in the game. In these type of games.
Yep. Okay, you can turn into a dinosaur.
Like,
Oh my god.
I don't like these type of games, but like the designs are crazy.
A Tron?
Yeah, Tron.
The rings?
Tears will flow for one. And one alone.
Bro got long ass fingers. Damn.
Right, what?
The Dusk Bloods.
Okay, this is a new.
So it's a
Okay,
new
so this is a
Souls
new
game.
IP entirely. Yes, so it's a new game by the devs for like Souls and Elden Ring and everything.
Aren't they making something on the ring already?
Weird that this is the
We're getting
game
like
to.
a spin-off.
It's weird that this is the game to close out the direct.
Only-
Only on Switch 2.
What you just saw was a
Nah,
brand new
they
game by
they
FromSoft.
they're out here flexing with that one. They flexed that at the
We'll be
end.
publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about
So I
the
was
game.
gonna say, okay,
So please check it out when it's available.
Yeah, I can.
No, bro.
That's all from our publishing and development part. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners.
Wait, how much time is left?
Who prepared footage for this
Oh,
presentation.
we have. What is that like?
5 minutes, 7 minutes.
7 minutes left.
7 minutes?
In addition to what you saw today,
That's
our
probably gonna be
partners
like
are working
credits
on
or
many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more
Yeah, then
games
show
in the
them CC,
future, so
best
we
game
hope
of
you're
all
looking
They
forward to it.
just out the gate with all this crazy stuff.
Next, please take a look at this.
Wait, what? You said it was the last game.
Wait, what? What?
Please be a first party title.
What is this?
They lied.
Alright,
Two Chain said you good, but he lied. Is that Kirby? Kirby. It's Kirby. Star. Kirby. No, it's not. It might be. Yeah, it's Kirby.
Yo.
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 Don't tell me it's Smash. Hold on.
So are we getting two Kirby games?
Wait.
New Smash game?
This looks very Smash Bros like. Stop.
No.
Stop it. Stop.
Oh.
Hmm?
That looks crazy.
Wait, don't tell me, bro.
Oh, it's a Kirby game. I was on the edge of my seat. Cause the trailer, cause it looked like Smash, bro. Oh my, it's Kirby Air Ride! Kirby Air Ride? Kirby Air Ride 2?
Let me tell. Let me tell you something. On the list of things that I never in a million years thought I'd see, this was on it.
Kirby Air Ride 2? Masahiro Sakurai, yeah. Yeah, he's back. Kirby Air Ride 2?
Kirby
Yeah, Sonic Riders?
which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby
bro.
Air Riders.
People-
directed by Masahiro Sakurai.
Bro, imagine, right? Imagine being a kid.
Next is our last
When
trailer
Kirby-
for today.
Okay, yo, you keep saying it's the last one. Like, you guys keep lying.
Bro, this is like the third last one.
No.
I was like, yeah, is it?
This was our
What?
last game. Oh, here's another one.
Wait, what?
Sonic Frontiers 2! Yes!
Yeah, alright. Alright.
No, I'm kidding.
Opening a little too much.
Donkey Kong?
Yeah.
No?
Imagine.
DK?
Did he call
Wait,
me?
so
Wait,
Donkey Kong!
Donkey Kong.
Whoa! Donkey Kong!
Happy about that one.
Donkey Kong Odyssey? Yo!
Yo, why?
Donkey Kong! It's Donkey Kong Odyssey!
Why does he got suspenders?
Yo, Donkey Kong Breath of the Monkey? Oh my god. We got Donkey Kong Breath of the Eighth, bro. Yo! Yo, Ted, you buying a Switch 2 now?
Oh my god.
I know Ted's gonna buy a Switch 2 for this, bro.
No,
Yo!
literally just for that. Yes.
And they got the 2D like country.
Yo, the way that he's
Wow.
the way that he's running is kind of funny.
Hey.
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, bro. What's going on in this trailer, homie?
Yo. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Donkey Kong Bonanza?
Bonanza?
And it comes out this year.
Oh.
Oh, that's July.
That was a brand new 3D platforming
Oh my
action
God.
game starring Donkey Kong, called
They know what they're
Donkey
doing,
Kong
bro.
Bonanza.
My stomach hurts.
With incredible strength,
I'm
smash
too
through
hyped.
enemies,
They know what they're
walls,
doing, bro. They know what
the
they're doing.
ground,
Bro, God of
and
Kong?
just about
Like,
everything
what's going on?
to demolish
Here's
your
another
way
game.
through a massive
Here's
underground
another game.
world. More details will
We
be
hope
shared in
we
the
hope you
future.
like this previous
We hope you're
game.
looking forward to it.
Now here's our last game.
Thank you for watching so far.
No, literally.
Wait, hold on. So far,
So far. See, there's
To
more.
recap,
See?
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June
Thank you for
5th.
watching. Now have another trailer.
Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch.
Oh, here we go.
Release
Here we
Nintendo
go.
Switch 2,
That's
as
literally
well
2 months
as
from now.
a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so
Digital.
Uh-oh.
For
Digital.
more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
Let's see how much it costs.
Digital.
They're not gonna say it's
We've
on the
covered
line,
a
that's
lot of
great.
information.
They're
That's
they're
all we
definitely
have
gonna
to
say it.
share for today. You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch.
Is that like 500?
We are very much
450
looking
maybe?
forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you
Tell us the
joining
price,
us
come
today.
on.
Thank you very much.
They're not saying the price.
Formally, right?
How much is it?
PMO. Oh, bro. Come on.
Right?
No shot. They didn't say the
I mean,
price.
They had a website, right? They had a website or
They
something?
didn't tell us how much it costs.
Check the official Nintendo
That's-
website or something.
Why would they not say the price
That's
on
kinda
the?
crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
Why'd they do that?
That's
Wait,
yeah. I don't get that there.
Nintendo
it's available June. Okay.
Okay, that's literally 2 months from now.
That's, yeah.
Probably like we will get one at launch, but I will definitely be getting one in the future.
It's only gonna be like 500, 450 maybe.
Why is the UI like that?
Looks
Uh,
like a fucking mobile.
Why is it
app.
taking so long to load? Oh, why does it look like that?
Yo,
What's go-
That looks hideous.
What
Why
did
is
they?
it so
What are they
confusing?
doing, bro? Why does it look like that? I don't have the screen.
all right.
Why does it look like that, bro?
Donkey Kong. Online
Yo,
store?
that
Where?
cover's crazy. You see that?
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, we gotta explore a little bit,
Oh, that new Kirby game is gonna be wild.
Yeah, we can tell.
dude.
Chugging.
This
Yo,
Metroid
that
cover
looks
is
crazy.
insane. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. It might be between Metroid and Donkey Kong for best game cover of the year, cause yo, I'm really rocking with the
That's
Metroid.
crazy.
This looks
It looks like a poster, dude.
no for real. I wonder if the Switch
Oh,
2.
wait, I have it right here.
I wonder if the Switch 2 what do you call it? The Switch 2 game cases are gonna be like different. Maybe they're gonna be black or something instead of red.
If they were black, that would be so fire.
Just to
Not gonna lie.
differentiate, right? I like that Kirby cover. Simple.
Kirby Air Rider. That is so tough, bro.
Wow.
That's gonna be crazy.
I don't know why the website looks like this, but I'm not gonna harp on it.
That's gonna be that. It's gonna be crazy. Mario Kart's gonna be crazy.
I
I
can't
just want to see
believe
the price for the.
you have free roam
Oh, literally.
in
I
Mario
I
Kart.
just want to see how much.
Can you see
Yeah,
it? Like, or no?
Does it not
Wait.
like have like a
Oh,
link
oh my
or
god!
like a?
Maybe the shopping cart.
No wonder it looks so bad. Why was it zoomed into 175%? I don't know why it was like that. I did not do. I don't remember doing that. Okay, let's see. Wait,
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Wait.
450.
Oh, I see it. Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
450.
where did you see it?
450. Right there, in front of you. Go down. There, right there.
Right there to your left.
What do you go up?
Oh.
Right there
Right
under
there.
Okay. Oh.
440.
450. That's not bad, honestly.
So
That's
I
not
want
bad.
I want you guys to understand. You will not be able to find a Switch 2 on launch day. You probably won't be able to find it
Probably
for
not,
like at least a month.
Probably not. Probably not. Yeah. I'm about to say probably
You're not gonna find
I feel
it
like
till
it's gonna
July.
be worse than the PS5. And
Yeah,
the
it's
Series X.
Yeah.
probably not.
Yeah.
It's gonna get scalped like
Yeah.
crazy.
Mhm. I'm about to do
I'm gonna go ahead and
monthly
place a
payment,
bet,
bro.
so there's gonna be a good couple months.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do like a monthly payment thing.
I'll wait. Register your. Oh no, you have to register your interest to buy. Oh no.
What?
Hold
Oh
on.
boy, here we go.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
You know, I'm gonna look on my phone real quick.
Listen,
I already don't like that sign. Sign in with your Nintendo account and register your interest in purchasing a Switch 2. Check back soon for retail availability. I didn't even think about how hard it probably will be to get an actual system. Honestly, I'm probably gonna buy the system itself and then Mario Kart physically. Cause I mean, I like my physical games, right?
I'm probably just gonna get the code or whatever, like the bundle.
The bundle.
Yeah.
you might as well. If you don't care about the physical that much, you might as
Yeah, I
well.
don't
Yeah.
really collect physical
Yeah,
copies
I'm
like that, like
I'm
you
just
guys do.
a collector that wastes money, so
Oh, okay,
Alright.
yeah. I mean, you know.
register interest. Okay, so you could just, I guess they just email you when it's available to purchase.
I think it's more like just to keep you up to date on where it's available.
Best Buy just said pre-orders begin Wednesday.
Shit.
Today is Wednesday.
Like next week.
Oh.
Like so Wednesday at midnight.
Okay, so it says pre-orders begin Wednesday 4/9. Pre-order to pick up at select late night store openings on Thursday. Wait, the thing went away. At 12 a.m. ET. Sign up to. Okay.
Let's go back here and actually look at the page how it was intended to be looked at. Hello? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Page is still chugging, bro. Why is it still doing that?
Everyone's probably looking at the website.
You know, I'm just gonna have it on Metroid
Well,
because
so,
Metroid
actually,
looks so
it's
nice.
probably just not a particularly well-made website either.
Apparently not. I'm just gonna keep it here just so something nice is on screen. Where did you see the Best Buy thing?
That was a notification that I got from Best Buy themselves.
Okay.
You have the Best Buy app?
I do. You know, I literally
Yes.
put Nintendo and automatically in Google search came up Switch 2 pre-order.
That's crazy.
But just tell young people are already looking it up.
Oh, they know.
Bro, someone's saying Switch
Oh, I see.
2 games are gonna be $90 physical.
What? You're joking, right?
What?
That I don't know if I believe that, but that's crazy.
Best
That's
Buy
true.
to open stores at midnight for Nintendo Switch 2 launch. Pre-orders available April 9th.
I gotta research that.
That's next Wednesday, right?
You know, I could search it up here. Switch 2 pre-orders.
Yeah, can you?
In caps.
Yeah, I had the caps lock on. I never took it off.
What?
Okay, so we had the site
What
here.
happened? There's no way that's real. I don't believe that.
It's really gonna be $90 physical.
Nintendo Switch physical copies for Nintendo Switch 2, $90.
Seriously?
No, bro.
If
That's a lot of
that's insane.
A lot of bread.
Wait, you just said $90?
Yeah, for physical games and 80 for digital.
Okay.
80
I sent it.
digital?
Okay.
I sent it in chat.
Oh,
$80?
What?
80 for the 80 for these? You kidding, right?
80?
So, hold on. Let me just understand this correctly. So we have to pay $80 for shittier versions of games.
80?
Absolutely not. I will get them when they're on sale. Or I'll
You might have to blame your president for that.
You're right.
I think your president is to blame for that with some
God.
new tariffs. So you can thank him.
Looks like
Because I looked it up. I looked it up in EU. There's still like 60 and 65.
I guess this is what it feels to be Canadian.
3 years after it comes out.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, looks like I'm getting every game 2 years after it comes out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be hoping I can find them on CD keys.
Yeah.
Right. What, bro? That's insane.
Mario Kart will cost $85 with tax at launch.
That is so crazy.
All right,
Yo,
bro.
that's disgusting.
Maybe I'm not getting
What
it physical.
is that?
Cause what are you talking
Yo,
about?
you guys are cooked over there.
Yeah, we're
Holy shit.
Yeah,
bro.
chat. We are
You guys
not.
are cooked.
We're not buying Mario Kart physically. I'm getting the bundle. That's that. Yeah, no.
That's not even.
Why am I paying $30 extra for the cartridge, bro?
Yo, that's not even like that's the standard version of the game. That's
And,
not even like
and you know they're gonna put DLC characters in it, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I know for a fact they're
Bro.
putting DLC characters. Yeah, this site is terrible. It's minimized and it's still struggling.
Bro, that's come on.
Wow.
Yeah, y'all are cooked over there. Holy shit, $90? That's insane.
And
for Mario Kart, dude.
do you notice how there was no pricing at all in this direct?
No.
It was just pure games.
No pricing.
I wonder why.
They didn't even say
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder why.
They know.
No,
They
because
know.
they probably know.
They know. They know
$90
they'll
for a
get
game? For a
they'll get
physical
hate
copy? Yeah.
afterwards.
For digital?
That like the dislike ratio would be a lot. Like that'd be crazy. There'd be a lot less likes, I think. That is so
man,
crazy.
that's
$80
a bummer.
digital is crazy.
Yeah, you Switch collectors are not gonna be having a good time.
Like at all, because that's crazy,
Like,
man.
seriously? All right, now I can open Instagram since I watched the whole thing already.
It's crazy.
The fact that
Even
Street Fighter
getting
6 comes with all the
10
DLC.
10 games is $1,000. Is gonna be under $1,000.
Yeah,
No, literally.
that's very disappointing.
Just to have 10 games, dude.
Yeah, well, Sky, at least now we know why they didn't talk about pricing the entire time.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Very, that's very.
Yeah, they know. They knew.
I would argue that's incredibly scummy.
That
Yeah.
kind of
You guys-
makes
you
me
guys
not
would be bad over
happy.
there.
I'm a little annoyed now.
From that whole thing.
I didn't even peep that. Not even at the end, there was no
Most
pricing.
of the goodwill they just got.
Yo, you might have to start looking at key sites. You know.
No, that's what I was saying. Is I'm gonna have to start looking on CD keys because I'm not paying $80.
No, seriously, dude. $80, especially with how bad the economy is.
Yeah, you can thank your president for that. The orange man.
That is literally insane.
Dude, I go on Instagram and literally the first thing I see is all these posts from Nintendo about what was shown today. So again, good thing I didn't go on Instagram today.
Yeah, you would have
have
been
to start working a second job for those games.
Wait, did they update Instagram and it looks like TikTok now?
No.
Bro, on mine it literally looks like that. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's time to get a second job so you can afford those Switch games. You know.
Like no, seriously.
Dude, I'm.
Another job. Like, you need
no,
two
literally,
jobs
you get a second job and take out a loan for these fucking.
Yo,
like you need to have like
sell your house to buy a couple of Switch games.
You know what? I'm about to put this into perspective, right? So, with sales and stuff like Black Friday and just holiday sales, Nintendo will like knock off like $20 for their first party titles. So that means that now when games go on sale during the holiday, they'll be the same price as new games were on the Switch one.
Correct.
So it's not even really a sale.
So basically, Nintendo was charging significantly higher prices than every other console.
Yes, it's like when stores will increase the price of a product before a holiday or a sale and then knock the price down to what it was before they raise the price and act like it's a sale.
Because I would like to clarify, Nintendo is the only company charging $80.
They're really throwing themselves out there. Because first they raised Tears of the Kingdom to 70, which is already controversial. Now they pushed it to 80, and they know people are gonna pay 80.
70, I could understand because that's like the new standard, right? I can understand that. 80 is crazy.
And that's 80 before tax.
Again, I can let them have this. I can let them have the movie to the 70 because that's like the new standard. That's fine.
Yes.
It's damn near $90 after taxes.
80 is crazy.
So you're basically gonna be paying $600 just to buy the Switch with a game.
Pretty much for 2 games. Yeah, like good luck with that.
Oh my god.
I just want to put out now when I buy a Switch game, I'm doing like a whole fucking research paper to figure out if I'm gonna buy it or not.
No, seriously, because this stuff is not cheap.
Damn sure that game's good before I buy it.
I feel like every Switch game being 80, like not everyone obviously, but like the first party titles.
This is kind of crazy. Because like, remember when they said GTA 6 was gonna cost $100?
It's starting to look more believable.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah, because I didn't believe it at all, but now I see this, and I'm like,
it's really starting to
GTA
look more
6
believable.
Might be $100 when it comes out. Yeah, that's crazy. That's insane.
Because like, don't get me wrong, Donkey Kong looks good, right? But for $80,
$80? Come on, man.
Yeah, no, not happening.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, obviously here it's not happening, but for you guys, yeah.
Let me go back to the site. If it would load, this site is incredibly slow. What do they have to say about the 450?
Is that just for the console or is it
Just
with Mario Kart Pro?
Oh, with Mario Kart, it's 500. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ah man, this is. Don't get me wrong, the stuff is cool. But
450 is not bad though.
Now it's the fact that if I choose Do I want a PS5,
or
which
a
I've always
Switch.
wanted, or
Or
do I get the
Switch.
Switch?
Oh, wait, hold on. The prices are all here.
Wait. Let me see.
Mario Kart is 80.
There
Donkey
is
Kong
80.
is 70. Okay.
70.
Donkey Kong being 70 is fair because it's a
The
new game on a
controller-
new system.
Dude, the controller is $80.
No.
Yo,
Hold on.
controllers
Whoa,
are 90?
hold on.
The controllers are 90. Oh my goodness.
I'm
Wait,
sorry.
can you
controller
look up?
speed
Wait,
80,
how
90
much?
is crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, how much is a new DualShock? Like the DualShock
60.
controller, like a new
It's like
Dual
60.
Shocks are
$60.
60.
Which?
So
like the
I need
PS5
you.
controller.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
60
Yeah,
at
it's
GameStop.
This guy, I need you to
That's
understand.
crazy.
DualShocks are 60, which the DualShock has like the touchscreen on the controller and like the like trigger systems and everything, like that whole like all the crazy shit they have in a PS5 controller for 60. Now Nintendo wants me to pay $20 extra for a worse controller.
But by the way, right?
That's great.
Even if the Switch 1 Joy-Cons were 80. So they were already more expensive than PS5 and Xbox controllers.
Which the PS5 and Xbox controllers are significantly better.
You're paying like, especially after tax, you're paying damn near $100 for a set of Joy-Cons. $100?
I'm
Dude,
gonna be
the camera is $50.
Where do you
I'll be
see?
waiting till those third-party controllers come out.
You know, it's actually cheaper because I said it was gonna be 60. I'm not saying it's good, but I'm just saying like it's actually cheaper than what I assumed they would charge.
50 for a camera is still wild. Hopefully they'll let you just use like a USB camera.
Wait,
It doesn't
all-in-one
have to use a
carrying
Switch camera.
case is $80. Is crazy.
Yo, like
80
come
for a
on,
carrying
Huh?
case?
man. Come on, man.
All right.
It's like, bro, all I'm thinking of is Jesse in Breaking Bad. They can't keep getting away with this.
Right?
They can't keep getting away with it.
Bro.
You get away with it.
I swear on my life, if I don't hear Nintendo fans complaining about this,
They are.
They most
just
definitely
saying.
are.
Dude,
They
I'm
are.
on
They
Twitter
definitely
right
are.
now.
Yeah.
This?
First
Bad.
tweet I see, yo, literally, I just got on Twitter. The first thing I see is the more I learn about Switch 2, the angrier I'm getting.
Yeah, that's what I'm on right now too.
Dude,
okay, thank God.
this?
I was gonna be livid if like if Nintendo fans were like, well, you know, it's Nintendo, it's okay.
Cause like I was all for it, and then I was just like,
They brought us back to reality. That's what happened. We got brought back to
wait
reality.
until you hear that the $90 cartridges don't even have the game files on them to play offline.
Dude,
Wait,
why is
hold
this
on.
$80?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the game itself isn't included on the game key card, so you'll have to download it before you can play.
Well, it's like, that's how. The thing is that's how all games are nowadays. Like on Xbox, PlayStation, you have to always download the game when you put the disc in the system.
Crazy for a handheld.
Yes, it is, but they're basically following the standard of today.
They're following
Unfortunately,
the pricing standard too, apparently.
this is not justifiable whatsoever, and I don't care how good the game looks.
Like,
This is not okay. This is a
Here's the
problem.
thing. If it was on like a PS5 or something like a crazy good console, maybe you could get away with it. But on a Switch that I'm like barely over the hill of buying,
I can't believe they're still making Pokemon games, honestly.
I feel like they made the Switch 2 $50 less to compete with PS5 and Xbox. That it's like
Probably.
it's a modern console, quote unquote, but it's a cheaper option than the competitors. Donkey Kong, again, I think Donkey Kong is probably the fairest price
It's
here.
fair. Yeah, I definitely.
that's like the reasonable.
That's like
Just-
the only reasonable thing on this list.
No, literally.
Yeah.
are those the only two games that are listed for price?
Yes.
Yes, which is, I think those were the only two first-party Switch games that had a release date. I think that's why.
Well, that's right, because Hyrule Warriors didn't have one, right?
Yeah, that was just revealed today. We did not know about that. Metroid already was revealed, but it doesn't have a release date. It's set to release this year.
Okay. I don't like that we only have 2 games to go off of pricing, especially because they're completely different pricing.
This Mario Kart again. I know I keep talking about it, this is very concerning.
Well, it's also concerning that the 2 first-party games, right, have completely different pricing.
Yes, that means that
it
means
could be a
there's
complete gamble.
yeah, it's a gamble whether a new game is gonna be 70 or 80. I don't like that.
No, literally.
It's a complete dart throw on if were you gonna get overcharged for stuff, or if it's gonna be normal pricing.
That means they're gonna charge 70 for Elden Ring. That they're gonna charge 70 for Elden
sure.
Ring.
Yeah, definitely.
Most
100%.
definitely.
Because if we take a look at the games here, Kirby is definitely gonna be 70.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what? I think Pokemon might
70.
actually be 80. I think Pokemon might be 80.
Pokemon might be 80. Pokemon might be 80. Yeah.
Pokemon, I think it's gonna be 80.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I also think so as well.
Metroid Prime, I
Metroid
think
Prime
I think
4?
Metroid is gonna be
Prime
70.
4 might be 80 as well.
Yeah, I think 70.
I think
Prime
Metroid will
4
be
might-
70 because
Prime
it's not
4 might
as
be
like.
70.
I think
What about the
Nintendo
Kirby-
knows Metroid
Kirby
is like a
game up
tier
there?
below Zelda and Mario, so they might charge 70.
The Kirby game, the new one, or with the DLC, I mean.
Oh, Forgotten Land. I mean
Yeah.
that it's already an existing game, and it was 60 when it came out. So then you have to buy the expansion essentially. So that probably will bring it to 80. Like
Yeah.
that's what people aren't realizing is that if you don't already own these games, which I would assume most people do, you're gonna be paying for like if you buy it at a normal retailer, like Breath of the Wild should be $40 like at normal retail. You pay extra 20, which I assume that's how much the expansion is. 20 brings it to 60. That's not too bad. But you have games like Pokemon Legends Z through A, which already it doesn't have a release date. So I'm assuming it's probably like 70 or something like that. Mario
Crazy that
Kart.
they're still making Pokemon games, considering how bad they are. Or have been lately.
The last Pokemon game I played was Pokemon Black on the DS.
I think the last one I bought was either Sword or Shield. I forget which one I bought.
The last good one was Black and White 2, and that's kind of where the decline started for me. After that was just kind of just a miss after miss after miss. I think their peak was still Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Easily.
That's probably fair.
Easily.
Like I said,
for sure.
I'll still say Sun and Moon was really good.
My personal favorite is Platinum still, but I do think that Heart Gold Soul Silver is their peak.
Yeah, Emerald
That's their
and
absolute
Platinum's
best.
really good. Yeah.
Emerald and Platinum are still up there.
Yeah.
So
Emerald, Platinum are in my top 3 easily.
I just looked it up. So the previous Hyrule Warriors is available right now at retailers for 60. This will definitely be $70 by far.
100%.
A Zelda title.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely.
I don't
And I would
think they'll
assume
push it
the
to
third-party
80.
stuff like WWE and stuff is probably gonna be like 70. I would assume. I assume it's gonna be normal pricing for third-party stuff.
Probably that is not gonna sell well at all.
It would be fucking wild if they charge $80 for like WWE or like Final Fantasy or something, like stuff that's third party. That would be crazy.
I know Final Fantasy and Street Fighter are definitely $70.
You know,
There is 0% chance. There's a 0% chance they charge an extra $10 for like WWE, Final Fantasy, Street Fighter, like stuff that's third party. There's no shot.
Street Fighter is definitely gonna be 70.
I agree, especially considering it has all the DLC in it. Yeah.
All the DLC,
Oh yeah, that would be
all
insane.
the pages, all the
Especially because it's
outfits.
probably gonna run worse on Switch.
Yeah, I'm about to say all the outfits.
See, at least
everything in it.
with Street Fighter, right? This is interesting enough. This is what they should have done with Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 1 shouldn't have released on the same day across all consoles like with Switch. Switch should have gotten Mortal Kombat 1 later. The game should look a little, better than it looks now. But it should have came with all like the extra stuff, DLC, whatever. And then that would be a more acceptable package than it releasing the way it did.
Oh yeah.
It's just weird. Like Street Fighter 6, it's good that they waited, even if it's not gonna look as pretty. It comes with, again, the DLC and stuff like that.
Not that the Mortal Kombat one is good or anything. No.
Wait, wasn't Hogwarts Legacy already on Switch?
No,
I don't know.
that was PS5 and Series X.
Really? I thought it was a PlayStation exclusive.
I could have sworn Hogwarts Legacy was on Switch. I'm bugging.
Nah, it was
There's
never
no
on
shot
Switch.
that would have ran on Switch. There's
I'm
no shot.
pretty sure it wasn't on Switch. Yeah, I'm not.
No shot that would have ran on Switch.
Yeah, no chance.
No, it was. I just looked it up.
Really?
Yeah, it was on
Platforms,
Switch.
PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One. What?
Yeah, Hogwarts
Yeah, it
Legacy.
I don't
Yeah, it
recall
wasn't-
that being on Switch.
It is. It is.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's in
No,
stock
that's on
right
X-
now.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know that.
It's just weird that it's not branded as like
I thought it was
Nintendo
only
Switch
on-
2
I
edition.
thought it was only on PC and PlayStation.
That's what kind of threw me off, because we have stuff where it says Nintendo Switch 2 edition, but it doesn't say that for Hogwarts. It just says Hogwarts Legacy.
So I'm confused.
Oh, you see, yeah, it says which has been updated with Joy-Con 2 mouse support.
Okay, so they're probably just showing it as like it's updating. It's going to be updated like Fortnite.
Yeah, it's just bizarre they didn't say like Switch 2 edition or whatever. But or maybe when it says Switch 2 edition, that means you have to purchase the upgrade.
I think it was just implied that all that stuff that was like in the middle, where it was like stuff that was already released, was just that they're just fast speeding through, were all stuff that are just being updated.
Yeah. Man, this is
I would be honest, this whole pricing thing makes me question how fast I'm going to buy a Switch 2.
yeah, it's like watching it super hype. Banger after banger. But
That pricing by itself destroys my hype.
it kind of brought me back down to earth a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Because like that first like 2/3, they were actually cooking.
Where's the GameCube stuff? I want to go back to that. Nintendo's finally taking advantage of the GameCube market. 5 years late.
Too bad they're sticking to their old ways.
I'm gonna play this part again.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive
It's funny
to Nintendo
because
Switch 2.
I think even
Nintendo
though they put
GameCube,
Wind Waker,
originally released in
wait,
2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch.
I don't-
Get a Switch
A Legend of
2
Zelda
only
game
for
that
the
looks like a
console.
cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure.
it's weird
across the
because they
Great
could have
Sea.
just made more money
The
by
Legend of
putting
Zelda,
Wind Waker
The Wind Waker.
HD on Switch.
Transcending history and the world. A tale of
Calibur
souls
2.
and swords
Soul Calibur
eternally
2.
retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes
Even though you
equipped
could
with
play
a
it now,
different
I'm still glad I have the
and Link
physical.
from the Legend of Zelda
Because the
series
case is just clean,
enters
bro.
the
Link.
I also have
Soul
a physical,
Calibur 2.
but PS2.
Experience a world of white knuckle racing
Obviously.
at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour.
Honestly,
30
with this,
machines will put it
I'm really
all on the
interested
line
to
in
see how it will
death-defying
affect the
races.
market.
Featuring the series
Nah,
first,
same.
machine
It should
customization
be
and
interesting,
story mode.
honestly.
Get ready
Because
to
it could go
experience
one of two ways.
F-Zero
Yo,
GX.
it can go one of
Yeah,
two
you
ways.
know.
Games that support multiplayer up to 4
It
can
could
play together
either
locally or online.
kill the market because now people have an actual way to play it on modern hardware,
and higher
or
resolution
it
than the
could
original
make the
releases.
games even more expensive because now that people
You
have it
can
on modern
also check the
hardware, they're
controls for
interested in
each
having it
title
physically.
and customize them to your
It
liking.
could go either way, honestly.
Hopefully,
More titles will be added in the future.
You know what? You know what will suck about Soul Calibur 2 on that though?
What?
Spawn won't be in it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's the GameCube version, so it has
Yeah.
Link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that is what sucks about Soul Calibur 2. It is impossible to have all three guest characters on one version of the game.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. This though, this game being playable on Switch is
Pokemon Coliseum.
Yeah, Gale of Darkness is crazy. Chibi Robo crazy.
Yeah, Yellow Darkness is a
Pokemon
banger.
Coliseum.
I'm
Gale of
very
Darkness is a
shocked
banger,
Chibi Robo
dude.
is being brought back. I'm very surprised.
Chibi
There's some
Robo is a
very like
banger,
random
too.
games in here that I would have never expected.
Chibi Robo's a slept on banger, bro.
Oh,
Pokemon
I
Coliseum.
didn't even see. Hey,
Yo,
look who it is. We were
yo.
just talking about this today.
We
Yeah.
literally just played this earlier.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
I was
you
playing
just
that.
played it earlier on the call.
Nintendo.
Why'd they cut it off, bro? Trying to see what other stuff was there.
So they have both. So they have Coliseum and Gale of Darkness.
Yeah, because isn't
Yeah,
Gale of
that's
Darkness
sick.
a sequel to Coliseum?
Peak and Peak.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
More titles will be added in the future.
Peak and Peak.
Also,
So Sunshine, Fire Emblem.
Mario Sunshine is okay.
yeah, this is a win for people that didn't get 3D All Stars. So that's good on
Thing is
Nintendo
that
for
you
doing
may
that.
have Sunshine or you may have All Stars, so it doesn't really matter for us. But it's nice for like those people.
I still think it's weird, like that maybe they planned on doing this anyway, so that's why they didn't bring it to the Switch physically.
It is
but
really dumb that it took this long.
Nah, but Mario Strikers is pretty crazy too, though.
I didn't even notice Mario Striker. It's just thrown in between two of the most expensive GameCube games ever. So like
Word.
kind of just blended in.
I Gale of Darkness is like impossible to get usually.
Yeah, I had Gale of Darkness, but I ended up just selling it because I actually played it.
Well,
I
you're also
tried to
not,
sit
like-
and play it. I just wasn't really invested. So
Well, you're also not like a big Pokemon fan, to be fair.
no, yeah, that's the thing. It's like I'd only have it because it's an expensive game, and there's other games I want, so it made sense to just sell.
Also, can we talk about that Gale of Darkness still has a banger cover, by the way?
Oh, I would argue
Yeah,
this is
absolutely.
this cover and this cover are probably the best Pokemon covers of the
Dude,
whole series.
Coliseum cover looks like Pokemon Stadium cover.
Nah, literally. And what's his name? Groudon?
Yeah,
Right?
Groudon, and then
He's like my favorite
Kyogre.
Pokemon.
Kyogre.
and then Kyogre.
Kyogre.
Yeah,
Wait.
listen, I like Pokemon.
This is the
Yeah,
Pokemon.
I play
I'm
a
a
Pokemon
Pokemon
game or
guy.
two.
This is the Pokemon from the Crystal cover, right? Pokemon Crystal.
I'm a Pokemon guy.
Yeah.
See, I know a little bit of Pokemon. I'm not like
You know, I
too
played a
knowledgeable.
Pokemon game or two.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
I'm a
dabbled
Pokemon
in the
guy.
Pokemon franchise.
Right, I'm a Pokemon
I'm a
guy.
Pokemon fan at heart.
Again, it's unfortunate that it's hard to be like excited for this stuff because the pricing.
No, that's what I'm saying. And it's like,
Man, you gotta. I really need to start my career at this point if it's how much
like
games
the
are gonna
GameCube
cost.
stuff is sick. The GameCube stuff is sick because I would literally get the Switch 2 just for that only.
Literally.
But
Again, the pricing.
that's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
dude.
it hurts. It definitely hurts.
It's
That pricing by
so
yourself like a murder in the hype.
$80 for Mario Kart, huh? Like you might as
Right,
well just buy the
$80.
digital because now I don't even want the physical. It could keep it. I'm not paying 80 for that.
$80, bro.
I'll buy it when it's on sale.
And it's
Like,
gonna
'cause
be.
I probably would have bought the physical for like Hyrule Warriors or if we got like a new Pokemon game.
I was about to say, isn't the physical more?
Yeah, because this is how it is,
Like
right? So
90?
after tax, like it's close to that. The Switch itself is $450. If you buy the Switch with the Mario Kart Digital, it's $500. But if you buy the Switch, you buy the Switch itself, and then you buy Mario Kart Physical. Mario Kart Physical is $80. So you're technically spending $30 over just to get the physical version, which is just
that's crazy.
mind blowing. It actually would have been worse if the Switch 2 was 500 and then with Mario Kart it was 550. That would have been insane. but they know what they're doing because you have the Xbox Series X, the PS5, and then the Switch 2. Two consoles are 500 and then you have the Switch that's 500. Oh, but you get a game with it. So now they're like, "Oh, well, you get a game with this system, so it makes more sense to buy this one." They know what they're doing, bro.
No facts.
It's all planned. This controller, by the way, you will never see this. This will be
Oh, never.
it's gonna be out of
Never.
stock all the time.
You're never gonna
Also
see
be
that
released.
controller.
It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access game chat.
Game chatting.
The Nintendo.
Yeah, this. I'm gonna have to really pay attention to this. This is not gonna be available for a very long time. I feel like.
Dude, you're never gonna see that controller available.
No,
It's always gonna be gone.
it's just like the Nintendo 64 one. Always gone. It's like people are gonna scalp the hell out of that controller. He texted me. Oh. What else was here? The GameCube stuff. Um, I'm hyped for Donkey Kong, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get it day one. I don't really see a need to get it day one.
Nah, yeah. Facts.
Metroid, I'd probably buy Metroid day one.
I was about to say Metroid. I'll probably buy day one just because like I actually like Metroid a lot.
Republic Commando, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Metroid Prime 4, Republic Commando.
That's what it looks like.
Kirby, did they even have a date for it? I really thought this was Smash.
Nah, it said it was coming out this year.
Oh, it's coming out. So it is a 2025 release.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they just said 2025.
Which is good because I'm tired of when they announce something and then all the games are 2026 or you know like
Dude,
a year later.
I'm actually really excited for this right here.
Yeah, because that's
I'm really
everyone was
excited
like,
for that.
"Yo, what happened to Kirby Air Ride?" Like they did it once and then never did it again.
Dude, it's been like 20 years.
Do you think they're gonna put Kirby Air Ride on the GameCube Online?
Probably. If I had to guess, probably they'll probably put it out like right before the game comes out.
Perhaps.
That's
Well-
what I would. That's what I would hope they do. It'd
The
be
only
kinda
thing-
stupid for them not to do that.
The only thing that sucks about the GameCube stuff is that they're gonna drip feed everybody. These games probably won't come out for a long time. They're gonna do like 2 a
they
month.
probably won't come back for a while.
In the future.
So like, if you're gonna play them, like you gotta play them like for real.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game.
Kirby Air Riders. Yeah, it said 2025. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, facts.
Interesting that.
Probably,
What were you saying?
if I had to guess, probably like fall, winter.
I could see it. I
probably come
I
out
was
then.
thinking like fall, probably fall or something.
Yeah, yeah, facts.
Because Nintendo like to release games in October, as we've seen in the past couple years.
Yo, Adventure Time's coming to Fortnite?
Really?
Wait, where'd you see that?
Where'd you see that? Twitter?
Yeah. From Sheena.
Oh, wait.
Day when you all get to experience
It's
it.
a reliable source.
No
I
shot.
sent it in chat.
Really?
That's a reliable source, by the way. So.
So, gentlemen, one by
We're
one,
squatting up.
how do we feel about the
Squatting up
Switch
is
2?
Adventure Time.
I guess you want
I
me to
give
go
like
first?
a.
Well, I'll let Benny go.
Yeah, you
I give it like
could-
an
you
8
could
out of
go
10,
Benny.
I'd say.
Yeah, 10.
Considering I'm not a Nintendo fan, I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
Now, was this enough to make you buy it on release day?
Yes. After seeing the GameCube stuff, yes, definitely.
Whoa, hold on. When you ask that, are reconsidering pricing?
Everything, the entire thing, pricing included. Will you be
Well, I
buying it
guess
on
the
release
pricing
day?
doesn't matter for Vinny because Vinny.
Yeah, the pricing
doesn't-
won't matter for me. It's
Right.
increased for you guys because you're you're competent present. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get it. Yeah.
So, had you asked me prior to the pricing, it would have been like a 9, right?
Yo, yeah.
After pricing, that went down to like a 6 or a 7. I ain't gonna lie to you, Chief.
Yeah, I
Because,
thought you were
like-
gonna say 7.
Like, again, had you asked me prior to us finding out the horrendous pricing, probably like a 9. Like, legitimately, like an 8 or a 9. But at this point, the dog. I was at like a 6 or a 7, Chief, because, jeez. How are you going to expect me to pay more than what I pay for a PS5, my PC, or my Xbox when they all run the stuff better? Like, no. Again, the pricing just ruined it.
I'm sorry, the Joy-Con charging grip is $34.99. I didn't even see that.
What?
What?
The Joy-Con charging grip is $34.99. It doesn't come with the
I already said
console.
it's going to be a 6 or 7. You don't have to convince me down to like 4.
Bro, it gets worse.
No, literally. Again, I desperately want to give it like
You
a
know,
9 because
bro.
the games are fucking bangers.
So I was looking at an Instagram reel, and it said everything all together, all the Switch stuff together, is $1,000.
Alright, bro.
Bro, all the stuff you would need for your Switch 2 is $1,000.
I need you to stop talking because every time you talk about it, I get more convinced closer to like a 4.
This guy's not buying the Switch 2.
I really want to, but like Jesus Christ,
Dude, it's
again, like you said, the pricing as we talk about it gets worse.
why I stopped buying like Dragon Ball figures as of late, because they just are increasing the price, and it's not like
And again, it's not these companies' faults. It's like the tariffs and stuff. But like still, like Jesus,
yeah.
it's just again, you had me on board with the games and stuff. I like listen, and when the game announcements are going, it was like a 9, especially once we hit the GameCube and all that, right? But after pricing, it's like a 6. Again, I want to say yes to buying a Switch 2. Again, it's just the pricing. That pricing is so bad.
All right, Amari, you're up. What do you think?
Honestly, gonna have to agree with Hunter here. Like,
I don't feel you'd be in the same boat.
Bro, like, if it wasn't for the price, man, that's a day one purchase easily. Like,
that price just butchered it.
Cause like with all the GameCube stuff, like, come on, dude, the GameCube stuff sold me, bro. I was like, yeah, this is the one. But once we saw the price for Mario Kart, I was just like, come on, that's ridiculous. That's actually such a turnoff now. Like, if I had to rate it now, dude, I'd say like a 6, bro, like a 5, 6, bro.
Oh,
because originally it was like a solid like 8, 9, but
yeah.
until we saw the prices, damn, like
I was up there too. I was like a 9, because again, like this is like without the pricing.
Opinion from the start.
Yeah, because all the stuff we saw was bangers. Like this was arguably, taking out the prices, one of the best directs ever.
Arguably.
Yeah, one of the best directs.
Yeah, it's probably not even arguable. This is a better reveal than the Switch 1.
No, literally.
Yes.
Easily,
By far.
Easily.
Tell the pricing. It's the pricing, bro. But like I said, it seems like we all have basically the same opinion. Again, it's just the pricing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Your audio is mad loud, bro. Yeah, turn your stuff down.
Oh my bad.
You're good. I was like, what the hell is
Sorry,
that?
I was doom scrolling on TikTok.
Yeah, again, I want to be like excited for the story. If you hadn't asked me prior to this, prior to the pricing, I probably would have put this up there like one of the best streams we've seen in a while.
Right.
From like any of these companies, but that pricing butchered it.
It's funny. It's funny hearing you guys maul about the pricing when I don't have to worry about that.
Because I didn't even mind the console being like $450. Like now that we've seen what it actually is capable of, I was like, okay.
Yeah,
like
they did that on. They did that
$450
$450 on purpose because everything else is going to be expensive. So.
I was gonna say 450 is like reasonable for sure. Like nowadays, at least.
To be fair, in retrospect, there probably should have been a red flag that they hadn't said anything about pricing the entire stream.
No,
Yeah,
literally.
you know, we're so distracted with the flashy games and
Listen,
stuff. Like,
the gamer girls were literally the dangling keys in front of your face.
I'm gonna have to see that Mario Kart Direct because I need to see why this game is $80.
Yeah, they're gonna have to really justify that $80 because I would argue that Donkey Kong game you could have charged $80 for it, and I would have been somewhat okay with it.
Well, okay, that's kind of a reach. That's an insane reach.
If you had made the Donkey Kong one the more expensive out of the two, I could have been at least somewhat okay with it.
Why?
It seemed like well, I'm also not like a crazy Mario Kart fan, to be fair.
No, but that's fair. But with Mario Kart, it's a multiplayer game and has way more stuff in it.
That's true.
So that's at least why I say like
they're gonna have to really justify that Mario Kart though.
Yeah, because like regardless of Mario Kart having more stuff in it, it's like the standard for first party Nintendo titles should be the same across the board.
Especially if you're because now they're trying to charge more than the other companies are charging.
Yes, Nintendo is like essentially putting their foot forward in front of. Say there's like a line, right? A red line, and you have Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation. Nintendo is basically stepping over the red line and trying to push the boundaries of the pricing in the game industry. That's how I see it.
Correct, because they were already kind of pushing with the 70, but like I kind of understand the 70 because like we hadn't had prices go up in games in quite a long time.
Yeah, like games being $60 has been the standard for like over a decade.
And we were like basically the only hobby that hadn't gone up in price.
Right, like even movies and DVDs, bro. I've seen the price on Amazon, nuts. I don't really have much else to say about it. The games are cool, like I said. I feel like we talked about the games a lot. So I can't believe there's open world essentially. Or free roam. I'm sorry, free roam is what it's called. That's still crazy to me.
The entire world starts here.
Oh, really?
Mario Kart World.
And the cover's cool. Not like too crazy. At least the characters look better. Freaking Mario Kart 8 looks so bland. Also, it's interesting that they're designing like characters after the Mario movie, like Donkey Kong and King Boo look more like how they do in the Mario movie.
Yeah, facts.
I kind of noticed that a little bit.
The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. More details about this title will be shared in an
9 a.m. again, bro. Come on. Is that a weekday?
April 17th. I can check real quick.
It's a freaking Thursday, bro. These guys are pissing me off.
Damn. Wow.
Come on, bro. I like a man's gotta make his money. How am I supposed to leave work early? I'm supposed to make less money to see the stream. Like, come on, bro.
Damn, 18th would have been like good.
I wish they do
have a day
it on
off
a
on the
weekend. Like, why do they do it on the morning and a weekday? Do it on a weekend.
That's crazy.
I guess this is the next thing that I'll react to. Hopefully, y'all are available at this time.
Probably, yeah.
Or on this day.
So probably, yeah.
I'll probably be here. Yeah.
Yeah. How long have I been recording? An hour and 57 minutes. All right.
Almost 3 hours.
I'm probably gonna cut down the stream like when I get a chance. Granted, this was a really long Nintendo Direct. We don't usually get hour-long directs.
That's true.
But that is gonna do it for me, fellas. I'm gonna mute y'all real quick. Hold on. Yeah, so all in all, I think this was a really solid Nintendo Direct. Again, I think it's one of the best of all time. But pricing, I know we've talked about it for a long time. Pricing kind of killed the hype a little bit, but we'll see how I feel once the Switch 2 comes around. I know this was a long reaction video, but I felt like I wanted to give a lot of my thoughts, a lot of the thoughts my friends had too. Definitely check out Hunter's channel. He has a YouTube channel himself, so I'll link that in the description of this video. And I appreciate you guys watching. Again, long video, I know, but if you stuck around, great. If you didn't, that's great too. If you liked it, give it a like, all that good stuff, and subscribe. Hopefully, we'll make it to 1,000 subscribers soon, and I'll definitely put out some more content for you guys, especially with the Switch 2 coming out. We're definitely gonna be on that. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.